Donkey New Holland. Panda Man, how you doing? Noah. Hello, Noah. You changed your name, have you? Scorpion. Donkey, it is. It is. Well, good on the old eyes there. That is a David Brown, yes. I hope everybody's well. Are you all getting ready for the weekend? I am. Another lockdown. I don't think much will change. Now, I'm doing a bit of mowing. I've took a loan out and bought. I took a loan out of 100,000 and I bought this grass field here next to the biogas plant, and I bought this one. And I was going to get a bigger mower, but I've kind of not got the money. Do you like David Brown's Donkey? I grew up a couple of miles from the factory. Well, they had two factories. They started in Yorkshire, and then they had another factory in Lancashire. Woohoo! Red Rose. In Lee, and I lived 2 miles from Lee. And as a child, we used to go shopping in Lee. My parents took me, and all the it was a great sight to see all the tractors going out. No wheels on them, right like that, so they could get more on the truck. All leaving the factory on a Saturday morning. Quite impressive it was. So I had a David Brown in FS19, and it took me all this time to get one in 19, and it's only thanks to elite farming I've got this one. Hello, Scorpion. How are you, sir? I hope you're well. No, I've not caught a couple of your streams lately, Scorpion, because I've been sleeping weird. I don't mean like in a weird position. I mean like weird hours. Donkey, I'm doing what I normally do. I try and start. Oh shit! I try and start with the older equipment, and then I sell off what the farm's got, and then I'll try and buy another couple of fields and some old equipment. And then, as I get going well, hopefully, I then start upgrading. So people who like the older stuff get to see the older stuff, and the people who like the new stuff, I'll get it a bit later on. Because everybody plays with that. Bit of mix and match. So that's how I normally like to try and do my maps, because I do like the old stuff myself. Well, as you get more fields and it grows, you need to get bigger equipment, don't you? So I've got that little level over there. I'll just try and get my tongue around that word. What have I got on this farm? I've got that. So yeah, this is a lot of old. Let me get rid of this. There we go. So I've got myself one for a bit of bulk, one for some pallets if I need to go to the shop. A couple of combines, one for myself and one for the contracts if that all comes up. We've got this is a bit rusty, but I've managed to get it going. That's probably my newest one, because there's a New Holland dealer just up the road. So that's probably my newest one. This is part of my collection. I've always wanted a motorbike or a classic car kind of collection. Even when I had my my hairdressers, Mouse's moustaches and bouffants. But I took over this farm. Let me shut the gate. So I've just got some hay off this field. So I've got some chucks over here hiding in the grass. A couple of sheep and some chucks over there. There's my motorbike collection. There's the old farm car, and that's my bike I like to go out on of a weekend when the weather's nice. And that's about it, I think. Hello, Ronnie. I'm not too bad, mate. I've had problems the last few days. It's feeling good today. I've had a problem with my I've got a problem. I have got a problem with my right eye, but it's feeling all right today. So it's late summer, and we're nearly there. We're nearly there with the crops. If we have a look at, I hope everybody here as well. So there's my fields, and I've bought 44 as well. That's potatoes. That's going to be a job. Man, you have got that new DLC. I was a fool and I bought it. Now that I've got a little field here that came with 12. I've got a few silage bales here. Speedy Game Zone. I'm not too bad. I'm a bit tickety-boo today, thank you. I hope you're well. And then under here I've got my seeds and fert store. So everything's going pretty alright on here at the moment. Now I have invested in like a little tractor for some feed for my chickens and stuff. What do you think of this little thing? It's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Old 8,500 litres. So not too much, but a nice little... I think that's my latest buy for the farm. Mr. T-Bone, is he on here? Where is he? I've missed him. Mr. T-Bone, how you doing? That lift shed? Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? The John Deere 850, which is that? Is that the mower? I think that's the only John Deere I've got. Ah, right, right. The lift shed, yeah, I think it's all platforms, that lift shed. I can't remember what pack it's in. It is in a pack. I am pretty darn sure of that. Panda Man, I think you're on the Discord, aren't you? You're on our Discord. If you can't find it, let me know, and I'll hunt it down for you and get you a link. I'm doing alright, Mr. T-Bone. That new map of yours, I'm loving the textures. Mr. T-Bone has a new map coming out, people. I don't know when, and I don't know if it will be console. I know he tries to get them on console, but Giants are a bit funny, because They don't want just logging maps now. They want them with a bit of farming in. So, but I was having a look last night. Matt was showing off Mr. T-Bone's new map, and I must say the brick floors, the bricks on the floors, the leaves, and the textures on the trees. Mr. T-Bone, cracking job, cracking job. I really liked that brick flooring. I don't know why, it tickled me pickle. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Now, I don't know if you remember, Mr. T-Bone, when you said, "Oh, I like that music you've put with that video." I was on a map called Elidam. That's had an update. I downloaded that, but I don't know what it's had done to it. I'll have to check it out. That looked a nice logging and farming map. But I'm just doing too many bloody maps at the moment. I've got this. I'm trying to do a video on No Man's Land. I've got Shellington and PV County. And I've not been on Wilhelmina Forest, and I do miss Wilhelmina Forest. I do like it just to go on, cut some trees down. And some people find mowing therapeutic, I do really, but just going onto a logging map and cutting trees down and stuff I find rather therapeutic, to be honest. I know some people struggle with the old equipment there, but even if you get auto loaders or something like that, just the cutting down with the, once you get the hang of the Scorpion King, I find it very, very therapeutic. I'm going to have to get into FDR stuff. I just find it hard to use, and FDR stuff does throw errors up because I've only got one joystick, and his stuff is made for 2 joysticks. So you do usually get errors thrown up with the, you know, like key bindings. But I'd like to be able to use the dangle heads and stuff like that. I mean, goodness gracious me, I watch FDR's videos. It's like he's got another hand. It's like he must be brilliant at the old fairground rides with the grabbing machines. He must make a fortune in soft toys. Now, I did try pulling that loading wagon with this, and that's not happening. That is not happening. So you can get a front loader attacher on this. I play mainly with the controller. If I throw this up, boom, you'll see that's there. Now that comes up even when I've got my so now I'm using my wheel, Logitech G920, I think it is. Yeah, G920. So that'll still come up with the buttons as a controller. I do have an Xbox controller. If I just press on the keyboard, because there are some things I find if I can't find the control for it, if I just flick to the keyboard, there's more buttons on the keyboard, so it will give you options, more options. Now I've put a mod in and I can't seem to get my seasons menu up with my controller at the moment. So if I do that, so I have to go to keyboard to get up my seasons menu. So I'm going to have to try and find out what's causing that. Are you at work, Ronnie? Or are you getting ready for work? I thought I'd come on for a lunchtime sesh. Not done one of them for a long time. A lunchtime sesh, goodness gracious me. If I go out for a lunchtime sesh, I'm in bed for 5 o'clock in the afternoon. My body can't handle it no more. So, I looked at this mower I want to, well, I'm going to have to rent it, I can't afford it. So I might do the other field with the other mower, that'll be a lot quicker. Look at that, crap. 850. Did the PC have the... Hi, Ryder. Kansas. I'm not too bad, thank you, Ryder. How's you? I hope you're well. I've got a little bit of music in the background. I hope it's not too loud. And I don't know if it interferes or not. I just thought I was a little bit in the background there. Kentucky. Mr. T-Bone, I love your chicken. I love your chicken. Tell the Colonel when you see him. Tell the Colonel I said hello. And thank you for making me fat. He died in 1980. Oh, right, okay then. Well, at least he saw his empire grow. That's nice. I remember once watching Little House on the Prairie. And the Colonel came, trying to get Mrs. Olsen to invest in his business. And she laughed at him, saying, how can you sell only one food? Little did she know, eh? Hello, Matt. Good morning, sir. Afternoon. Yes, I know it's morning for you lot over there. I've had my porridge this morning. I had my oats. Pretty, it was only porridge. Hang on. 1980? That's when you were born? Goodness gracious, Mr. T-Bone, you're but a child. '50. Goodness gracious, Ronnie, you are but a child. Wow. I feel old now. I think my lad's 30. He's either 33 or 34 this year. Goodness gracious. Look at all these 50-year-olds. Goodness gracious, there should be some good screams coming up this year then. 50-year-old dudes. I didn't have a party for my 40th. I didn't have a party for my 50th. The last time I had a birthday party, I was 21. Yes, donkey. Yes. Yes. You're the only kiddie winky here, donkey. Well, thank you, John Brock, for the like, and I hope you are well today. What day is it? Is it? Hang on, let me have a look. I don't know if it's a Thursday or a Friday, and I can't get off this. It's Thursday. That's fantastic. I've got a day extra I didn't know I had in my life. May. End of May for me. May 25th. I'll be, let me think. I'll be 56 this year. Goodness gracious me, 56. I never thought I'd see 30, I'll be quite honest. I lived a bit of a life on the motorbikes. I never thought I'd see 30, and now I'm coming up to 56. Goodness gracious me. A C850 aircart. Ronnie, have you seen my cedar on PV County that I've got? Oh shite, look at that, cocked up. Doesn't take long, does it? I've got a 214 foot aircart cedar. 214 foot, it takes 2 aircarts. Thanks, donkey. Thanks. Yes, I do, Mr. T-Bone. I know you like the old bikes, and see, me and Mr. T-Bone have got a lot in common. We like the bikes, we like a little bit of rock music, and we like the old dance music. I got into dance music working doors on the nightclubs. I didn't like it up until then. I thought, what's all this? I was a bit of a Led Zeppelin fan and Deep Purple fan. The old rocky stuff. When you stood there night after night with doof, doof, doof going through your head, you do actually start getting into it. And I do like my trance. I like my trance music. I listen to Paul Van Dyke on a Sunday's live show, because all these DJs now, because they've got no nightclubs to play in, they've been doing some live stuff on YouTube. So Paul Van Dyke does Sunday, he does a live session for a couple of hours, and on a Thursday night, in fact it's tonight, about, I think it's 7 or 8 o'clock UK time, it's Armin van Buren, he does a live stream. What we wearing at, Ronnie? What we wearing at? That I'm old. Is that because I'm old? I used to have my own custom motorbike shop. I used to do chops and trikes, all that kind of stuff. Which I do miss. I do miss my riding. Oh, Ronnie, that's a big call. Do you know what? There's only once I've ever said these are my favourite band, but and that was AC/DC. I like a bit of AC/DC, but I've got into the old thingy lately. A bit of Nightwish. Have you ever heard of the band called Nightwish? I like Nightwish. If you watch them, they put quite a show on. Have a look at Ghost Love Score or something like that from Wacken, which is a rock concert in Germany. So yeah, and I'm a massive fan of Ozzy. I went watching Ozzy Osbourne back in 1982 on the I think it was the Diary of a Madman tour. It was 82. Blizzard of Oz was a little bit earlier. So that's going back a little bit. Went watching Ozzy in Leeds in the UK with a couple of mates of mine. That's going back a bit. Goodness gracious me. I'm gonna get the other mower. If I have to take some more money out of the loan, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm just gonna rent it because I only want to mow the field. Yes, Matt. It's not bad, is it? Well, it says 24 mile an hour, but it does seem a bit quick. I think that's because I'm using a lot more of the older stuff that travels at about 10 mile an hour. 24 is like takes your breath away. Oh, hang on, it's doing 25, but it says 24. What's that? Yeah, it's a 25 mile an hour top speed on it. And it seems to work at 25 as well. So no 800 metre lawnmower header for me on here. That 800 metre header is quite a thing. Especially, Matt, if you're on a forestry map and you want to get between the trees, 800 metres is the way to go. Well, it's 800 metres, but it's only got a 3 metre head on it. So you can cut between the trees with it. Now I've got a couple of bales of hay, but I thought I'd make a little bit of silage. And what's made me do that, there was a great demand somewhere for some silage, and I thought, you know what, I've not got any. So I've done a couple of bales with some grass around the barn, and then I thought I'd buy this field, which is right at the side of the biogas plant. Just little clumps. So I've been doing a little bit on here, and I've been doing a little bit on Shellington. And that's coming up to a temperature where I can start planting on Shellington, and this is coming up to well, tomorrow I'll be harvesting. No doubt about that, unless it's raining. I'll be harvesting on here. It did rain last night on here, and I got bogged down in a field. I couldn't move. I was doing the grass up near the sheep, that's why it was a little bit shorter, and I just couldn't move. Wheels were spinning. Mud flying in the air. Couldn't get anywhere. Morning, Tiny. How are you, sir? I hope you're feeling tickety-boo. How's things going? I've not really spoke to you for a little while. I hope you're feeling much better. Now, I've got this on lease. I couldn't afford it. To buy this is there's a couple of versions about, so do be careful. If you go into small tractors, I've got helicopter. Look, I've got a microlight and everything, and I've got a dirigible. It's not good for anything, but I got one. Life does that. It's part of growing up in its shit. It's totally overrated, this growing up malarkey. Yeah, I wouldn't even recommend it to the kids. It's funny, isn't it? When you're growing up, you want to grow up really fast, and then when you're growing up, you're going, "I wish I was a kid again." No responsibilities. Now, ignore the tyre sound. That's an extra mod. That's a different mod. That. But you can have it with. This is the one thing about it. That little. Can you see that light? So you can have it with weights and a roll bar. Now suddenly that light comes into play, sort of. You can see why it's there. But and you can just have it with the roll bar or nothing. But you can have a front loader attached to it, and there is one that actually fits on it. Which comes in the pack. There you go. Just a little bit shorter. But it's 58k, and then you go into the mower section. And there you go. That's the mower. Let me turn this grab thing. What? Just go off. Thank you. Oh, it's still there. Don't know what's going on with that. I don't like that extra strength thing. I'll tell you what that's with. It's with the lumberjack mod. But you can flick it on and off. So that's why I've got that on at the moment. And So I like the fact you can turn it on and off, unlike the heavy lifting mod, which is a mod called HYWY or something like that. You no option to turn it on or off. So if you walk up to a vehicle and you happen to be facing it and you press the button to go in, you end up throwing your your stuff all over the place. So I do like the option on the login that you can turn it off. Well, thank you very much, Mr. T-Bone. Now, have you tried the logging mod, Mr. T-Bone? Because I know you're a logist. Thank you very much, Mr. T-Bone. That's very much appreciated. With the logging mod, you're supposed to be able to cut a little bit further, I think. But what I like about it, there's one reason why I've got it, more than any other reason. It's got a stump grinder with the chainsaw. Have you not? Well, let me try something right here. I don't know if this tree is on my land, but hang on. Can't really see that one. Let me go into here a minute. It's got a little bit of a longer reach on it, apparently. I want something straight that I can... that's a little bit expensive. Let's go for that. We'll put that there. Now if I cut this down, let me get the line. Come on, come on, Shimon. So you get a green line for a cut. Ow. Oh, come on. There we go. You get a red line when you want to do the stump. And why I can't bend down, I don't know. No, there I can. Supposed to be able to get a red line. I don't know why it's not working. I've not tried it before on this map. There you go. You try and show something on a live stream and it doesn't happen. Let me see if I can get it lower. It's not happening, people. But you do get a red thing and it's a stump grinder. It basically gets rid of the stump. And I don't know why it's not working. It's not done that before. It's always worked. Where did I get it? I think it's on the mod hub. 1 second. One moment. Ah, there's an update to it anyway. Copy. Where are you? Let me try and find you. There you go, Mr. T-Bone. There you go. Later, Ronnie. Catch you later, Ronnie. Have a beautiful day. No problem, Mr. T-Bone. Give it a try. Give it a try. I quite like it for the stump grinder on it. But if you have a look, you can do it with your chainsaw and grind the stump away. What am I doing? 4 miles an hour. Oh, look at that. I'm struggling here a little bit. I'm going to get a big pile. I don't want a big pile. In fact, I'm stuck. You know what I should have done? I should have got rid of these bunkers and put the glass ones down, because you don't get stuck on the walls with them. From ye old Beck's modding, you don't get your trailers stuck on the walls. Right, I've not really used this before, so we'll give this a flirt. Let me try and get rid of this extra. There we go, finally I've got rid of that lifting mod. Oh, I can move it side to side like a snowplow. This is this is from Lambo Mods, this one. Neighbours? God, blimey child. I like the Americans. We're neighbours. Like, oh, we're only 700 miles apart. We're neighbours. It's like, what? 700 miles in the UK, that's like going on holiday. If I went 700 miles south, I'd probably bump, in fact 500 miles south, I'd probably bump into France. Zeke! Good AM to you too, sir. I hope you're well. I've been out in my little truck this morning. Can't remember who said they've got the same truck. I think Matt said he's got the same truck on ATS. But it's a little... It likes to go quick. Unless you keep your eye on it. I've had to knock my cruise down to like 70 mile an hour. I was doing 75 on cruise control, went down a hill, next minute I was up to 87. I'm like, what? Right, I whipped round a truck and a car come. So I sped up a little bit and I was downhill and I hit 87 and I was really disappointed because it was a 1600 mile journey. I had 300 miles to go and I hit 87. I thought, you arse, you arse. I took it steady all the way there. States. Oh, Joshua, how are you? What is you 40 of car? 40 of? 4 Viot? Sorry, I don't know what that is. I'm not even going to guess that with the misspelling. It's not even close to a word I know. Favourite! Favourite! I've got it. What is my favourite car? car? What, in real life or in the game? In the game, I can't say. I can't say I've got a favourite car. Oh, I bet I've not got it. But I've not got it loaded into this game. Let's have a look what I've got loaded in this one. That's a good one. Flintstone car. That's good for a giggle. That's good for a giggle. Only if I'm going up to the quarry. I do like use mod stuff. I mean that's a nice little Ford there. Let's give it a decent colour. Oh, why is everything candy on it? What's going on there? I don't like it when they do that. Can you open the back doors? I don't think you can open the back doors on this, so it's a pretty pointless bit of kit. I do like that. I do like that. The fire lane. Zeke and Streak is a fire lane buff. I do know that. In fact, I might have even put it in. There's my hover bike. Look, I put it in just for Zeke. The wheelie car. Likes to do wheelies. Push bike's good. The other cheap push bike is crap. My ankles spin round. But at least with that one, I do actually look like I'm riding it. I like that one from Used Mods. And then we've got a raft of stuff. There's one that looks like this. I've got. And it pulls a trailer. And you can load it with bulk. Or you can load it with milk and stuff like that. That is quite a good mod. Used mods, yeah. Cracking. What have I got there? There's a little flatbed. I think I've got most of this stuff. Thing is, I'm banned on Facebook, so there's not a lot I can do. I think I've got another 11 days left. I've got a 30-day ban. Yeah, the fire lane, I've got a cracking picture of it pulling a wheelie on Nowhere, Kansas map. When I was doing them jumps and stuff on there. Yeah. But my favourite, probably my favourite car, if I was just to drive around in a car, is the Dodge Viper. The Dodge Viper. I like it over the Bugatti and everything. The Dodge, I just like it. And my cousin's got one, the same colour, everything. Let me see. I'm going backwards and forwards here. I'm 100%. Has he? I like them. I like something a bit different. So, a lot of my mates. Now, I'm surprised how many people don't know about the Isle of Man TT. If you don't know about the Isle of Man TT, go and watch a video on YouTube. It's fantastic. Where they race around the Isle of Man for the tourist trophy. Absolutely mental. 200 miles an hour round streets. And I'm talking the UK streets. But my mates are into the fast bikes and stuff like that, and I was always into the chops and trikes, custom stuff. So I like something when somebody's put a little bit of work into it, rather than just a factory thing. So if it's like the muscle cars and stuff like that, I used to go to watching drag meetings as well, and some of the cars there that do the wheelies and shit like that, absolutely amazing. There's a car there, it had a plastic perspex bottom, so the guy could see where he was steering when it took off, because when it got going it was just in the air, just wheelied all the way down the drag strip. It's quite amazing. And the rocket trucks, I like the rocket trucks, they were quite amazing to watch. Oh yeah, there's usually somebody dies every year. And I had to go and pick my mate up from the docks one year. We went in a van, me and another mate, picking him up. And the amount of wrecked bikes that come off the ferry where people have gone round the course, because they call it Mad Sunday, and the general public can go round. And people who've just well, they race against dry stone walls. It's not like there's a proper racing barrier there. There's proper dry stone walls and everything, and brick houses. And what people forget as well. Ah, do you? A jet bike? Oh my goodness. When they're racing on them roads, they race in the wet as well. But they forget there's grids. If you've ever rode a motorcycle, you know the crack. Grids, oil, anything like that. Even the white lines are all slippy as hell. And these guys are doing 200 miles an hour around these streets. Unbelievable. The normal, when it's the normal streets, it's a 30 mile an hour limit. They're doing 200 plus. Unbelievable. But I watch it quite a bit, Zeke, and it's amazing. I was watching recently some reaction videos, people who've never even heard of the TT. A lot of Americans reacting to the TT. I thought everybody knew about the TT, but that's probably because it's over this way. Well, it's a worldwide thing. I don't know about now with COVID, but I know people who go on the TT. You've got to book 12 months in advance, easily 12 months in advance to even get a hotel or something to stop, or a campsite. It's absolutely packed. Thousands and thousands from all over the world go. And people are just stood next to the road. Just stood next to the road watching them go past. It's fantastic. So my mates all went there, and I used to go mainly to the custom bike shows. So I was into all that stuff. They'd spend their money on having a holiday there once a year, and I'd probably go to about 3 or 4 different bike shows though. So I got to do my bit more than them. Well, I've nearly got to the end of this field. That's a nice thing. I'm going to rent a more expensive mower. Let me see if this works. This is frustrating me now. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the land I've put it on. But I can't see why I'm not getting... You do get a... Not that green circle like that. You get a red one. I'm thinking I might not have even put the mod on. I don't know. Yeah, I have, because I've got that. So you've got a heavy lifting mod. If you press Alt once and just hold it down, you can grab hold of something and lift it up, right? And that's it. Now, if you've got, say, I don't know, a load of stuff to move, trees you want to move by hand, if you press left Alt twice, quick, it stays on until you press left Alt twice again, and you can take it off. So that's a good feature about it. So it's got a couple of good features about that logging mod. Yeah, rather than having the heavy lift mod and it being on all the bloody time, like I say, you try and get a tractor and throw it across the field. Who said they've got a rocket bike down there? Who said? Mr. T-Bone. Have you seen my rocket bike? Mr. T-Bone, have you seen it? It's a bit of a thing. It's a bit of a thing. No. Hang on a second. Let me get this all while I'm here. I don't know if I've got the money. I'll rent it. Let's get it delivered to there. I like this. This is a nice little. I like that thing. So you can change the colours. So you can have it all one. Spare tyre, that. Extinguishers. License plate, all that kind of carry on. It's got a tow bar. Bed options, wooden sides, wooden floor, wooden sides and floor, and you've got a fifth wheel, like a gooseneck thing, or just a trailer. I like that. Oops. A cool little car. Now I want to try and get the thingy for. Do you know what I think this would be good for? Silage clamps. If I put the compacting script in that, I think that would be great. $612. I think we can lease that for a moment. Now this isn't the map, really, to use this on. But there's my hover bike. So you're laughing at, Mr. T-Bone. What are you laughing at? See, now, I don't think I've got collisions on these edges. No, I'm not. So we might. And it banks. Look at that, it banks and everything. You don't ruin your crop either, because it hovers. Oops. I don't know what speed I'm going to get up to. I've not tried it out, but I'll give it a whirl. I've hit something. I don't know what I've hit. Anyway, that's that. I can get rid of that while I'm here. You know what I mean? I get some of these silly mods just to have a bit of a crack on the stream, like, but absolutely impractical for the game. Absolutely impractical. The microlight, now that is alright for doing little, you know, if you want to do a video. I know there's the F11 to fly, but I think you get more of a smoother camera shot with the microlight. Oh, I've got a message. Somebody's mithering me. I don't get messages. It'd be somebody trying to tell me something. Let's have a look, see. Yeah, Scottish Power. Win 200. They owe me a load of money, them buggers. In fact, I think I might phone them up this week. They owe me a raft of money. So there we go, that's this field done. Yes, I have. What do you think of it, Mr. T-Bone? I like it. I like it a lot. I thought it was a little bit... mind you, I did use it a lot in FS17. I'll be honest, I did use it a lot in FS17. I've got that mower bed to get rid of, but I'll do that later. It might be just me wanting... oh, shit. Wanting a bit of practice on it. Because it's been a while. It's been a while. Get rid of this because it's already getting on my nerves. There we go, that's a little bit neater. You like it? Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I do. It's great. It's great for getting logs out of, let's say, awkward areas. That was my favourite mod in FS17. I used it on PV Industries. And I ended up, I think this one only picks up logs. But the one in FS17, I was picking up pallets and everything. I found it quicker than driving. I could pick up 6 or 7 pallets of boards and drive them across. I can fly them across the map quicker than I could drive a truck across the map. So I found it absolutely brilliant because the PV map on 17 was PV Industries was massive. But I think somebody told me this one only picks up logs, but I haven't used it too much actually. I did try it on Wilhelmina, but I've got that many mods in Wilhelmina, and I think something is conflicting with it. I can't seem to get the hitch. In fact, it might be because I've got a yard nearby and everything. I think I'm getting all the ropes mixed up when I'm trying to hitch them up. That might be my problem, thinking about it. But I mean, that's expensive. That is, that's a little bit expensive, that one, the Airbus. That is just massive. That's ridiculous. But that I like. That I like. Let's so as you can see, that is ridiculously big. I don't know where the heck I'm looking. Right, and I can't remember the buttons for it. There we go. I mean, look at the micro light side. There you go. So that's up. There you go. It's just huge, isn't it? It's just huge. I don't know what I've done. I've done something wrong. I'm hitting something there. I must be on the outside. Am I on the outside? I'm not on the outside of the map. I don't know what's going on with that. Look like Hindenburg. Oh my goodness. Julian Hall, how you doing? That can be your house. Now this. I hope you're well, Julian. Hang on, let me get rid of that thing out of the way. Let's just get rid of that. I've got to delete that mod, it's a thing. It's a thing. What's this? That's the thing, it's great for doing little videos. You know, if you're just looking around a map. Like that. Oh, hello Fred. It's alright though, isn't it? It's alright. There we go. What a landing. What a landing. I've got a bomber as well. I've got an aeroplane bomber, but that's not good for this map. It's absolutely huge. Now I know the guy who's done it wants to bring it out as though it's dropping bombs and spraying the field. I don't know if that'll work out. How would you, Julian? Are you on later today? No traffic. I'm in the mood for eating something, I don't know. I could even phone up a Mackey's at the moment. That's the mood I'm in, a McDonald's. There's a place flashing blue there. Oh, that's the place with it's giving a good price for silage at the moment. I don't know how much. Let's have a look, see. I do have some bales. What is it? What's flashing blue? Seven Valley Stores. Sugar cane. Oh, never mind. That's not happening. Alright, yes. Now, I've not seen the Dutch colony one. I don't know if I've downloaded it. I've downloaded a map. But I might have downloaded a PC map. Because there's a couple of them come out. And, because I know CLP and all them do the PC ones. The Xbox ones, console. So there's not much point in me doing a review. I'll try and do a review on maps that people might not have seen. I'll go on the dodgy websites and get a dodgy map down. But apart from that, I haven't. There's a couple of maps. There's that, and was it Petit France? Petit France or something like that. Look at that, I like these. Oh, the trees are coming to life. No, I'm not. I'm getting mixed up with. I'm getting mixed up now with Shellington. I was driving down the road the other day and they were all brown. Look at that! I didn't know that was a. Oh my goodness, 1.1, oh my goodness. I was just looking at that little pasture there. I was cutting grass with this. Yes, I was cutting grass with the scythe. I was being all... Look at that, I was properly doing it. That's how I did all around the house. I was going all old school and everything with it. Alright, Mr. T-Bone, thank you very much for calling in and thank you for sharing the stream. Thank you very much, sir. I'll catch you later. Have a good day. And I look forward to having a look at your new map. Right. Well, I do have a mower. I don't know how much it's going to cost in HP. There, look at that, look at that. See, I've got this. Ooh, I like that. But that's 12 metres. Is there a middle mower on it? Is there a middle, or is it just two? Just what's going on there? I think I might lease this. And what sort of power does it need? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Now there's the 800 metre mower. But I'm being sensible. I'm being sensible. going to have to lease this. 250. I don't think I've got a tractor that big. I don't think I've got a tractor that big. I'm going to have to go up to the shop. Ask the shop owner, can I borrow a tractor? And we'll see what the crack is. We'll see what the crack is. If I ask the shop owner up there. I think I'll take the car. Oh, it's you know what I mean? It's not a bad day. I'll go on the bike. Oh, I remember this one doesn't steer well. Oh, it doesn't give me there. It doesn't steer well. This thing. It's a pretty crappy mod, and you can't go into the view of the driver either, the rider. Yeah, it's a pretty crappy mod. I got it because it's highly deep, but oh goodness gracious me, it flattens the crop as well. Them thin tyres, you would. I think I'll sell this. I bet I've leased it. If I can struggle and get up to the shop, this is going to go. These are the roads like Alaman TT, by the way. Look at this. I can't get going on it. It's really crap. It is really crap. Of all the motorbikes I've got on this map, this is the crappiest. And I'm dying to get a horse and go horse jumping, racing. Oh, we got there. We got there, folks. It's like point it in one direction and hope it gets there. Look, so that's turning. It's shady. It's so shady. Crap. Crap. Absolutely crap. How much am I going to get for it? Oh! Nearly 10 grand. Well, that's just paid for the hire of that dirigible and all the other crap I just showed you. Now, I want something with 250 horses. What do you think? It's going to be that, isn't it? It's going to be that. What shall I use? Give me some advice, people. I'm not used to these big tractors. I very rarely use them. But it's a New Holland dealer, so I need something with 250 horses in. What about this thing? Should we try it? I don't like articulated. I'd rather not. Oh bollocks. I rarely get to use them. Let's try it. Might be a bit of overkill. I don't know. Might be a bit of overkill. That'd be a bit of a struggle getting through the gate and thinking about it. I'll just flatten that tractor over there. That's not a good thing either. Flatten a tractor, run into a wall, everything is tickety-boo. A little fatty horn on it. So, let's give this a whirl. Never use this tractor. I'd like to do the hedges of the streets, but I don't know if I don't know. Do I own them on this map? Playing that many maps, I can't remember. Oh, I do. Ooh, ooh. You'll be surprised how much grass you can get going around roads doing just the hedges. And I've got just a thing for that, which is, well, I've not, unless I rent it. I've got that one there, right, which falls through the floor, apparently. I've got that one there. Or I could just go down with a sidebar, which I've got on my little tractor, and block off the road. I'd have to block off the road, get my little junkie. You know, there's a lot of grass there if I go around all the roads. I'll have to get my cones out. I don't mean the smoking type. Hey, hey! Smoke me cone. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's because I've not got my winker on. Yeah, okay, fella. Okay, fella. How's the steering wheel, Zeke? Zeke, have you got a steering wheel now? I'm doing all this very, very professionally like, because realism is key. I could go through the hedge on this map. I could go through the hedge. But I'm not doing. Keeping it real. This is where I'm gonna. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna struggle. There we go. So ideally, I'd like one in the middle, wouldn't I? So I've got a tractor that doesn't have a... yeah, that's about right. But what would be good is a hitch on the back of here. Oh, look at that go. Never used this cutter before, so it's trying something new. You don't use New Holland. What do you use, Zeke? Have you got a preference then? I had to go with New Holland. It's a New Holland dealer on the map. Realism is key, Zeke. As he flies around on a jet bike. Ah, right, okay then, thank you. The thing is, right, I bought all them tractors before I started the game, right, and then I put my money back to normal. I thought it just looks nice, a little showroom. But what I've realised is clicking through all the bleeding tractors to try and get to the one you want on your farm. That's a bit of a pain in the ass. Yeah, I don't. This is not happening. They're alright in a straight line like that. Panda Man, then why don't you eat some bamboo? Why don't you grab yourself a bit of bamboo? I'll tell you what it is, Panda Man, it's because I'm cutting grass. Pandas, you see, it's getting you all worked up. See, I could have gone through the hedge. I'm gonna bin this tractor in a minute. This tractor is definitely going. I do not like snaky kind of crap. And have you noticed the AI even struggle with them? KJ Wiggums, hello, if you regret saying it. Right, Zeke, thumbs up. I don't know whether that's for a high or whether that tractor. KJ Wiggums. I can't say anything. Only because that'll be for your streams, Mr. KJ Wiggums. But I like your stuff, if you know what I mean. She's been a little busy, hasn't she? No problem, Mr. Panda Man. And good luck with your video. I've got to do one on No Man's Land. Because New Year was a catastrophe. The house caught fire and everything. Oh, fireworks caught the house on fire. Goodness gracious me. God knows what's going to happen. You have to learn to drive and race all over again. Oh, what, you're racing? What are you racing, Mr. Wiggums? I was on about your harvester. And your sign. Was it my house? No. Oh, even worse. Panda Man, check out my New Year's Eve on No Man's Land. Oh, goodness gracious me, I don't know what's going to go on. My neighbour's ill with COVID. And he's gone a bit worse actually. He's been put in hospital. And I've been looking after his animals on his farm because he's my neighbour. And he has a bit of a New Year's Eve do each year. For the local bikers. So there's like a little bit of a campsite going on and some dodgem cars and things like that. You know, like amusements. And a firework display. And the firework display caught one of the neighbours' houses on fire. No. my, my Christmas video, alright, I put a load of effort into it. I hardly ever got any watches either. I used I think 3, maybe, I think it was 4 maps I used in the first 4.5 minutes of that video, and took a lot of setting up because I went outside No Man's Land map, and goodness gracious me, that was a nightmare to edit. A nightmare to edit. I think I used No Man's Land, PV County, Wilhelmina Forest, and I don't know whether there was another map I used, all within the first couple of minutes of that video. So what do we reckon, boys and girls? This one. This one. Let's go with that one. And just so we're not got any front mowers that are a little bit cheaper? 19. Doesn't look like it, does it? Doesn't look like it at all. Less than £1,000. I'll lease it. Now, are you saying, man, there's a great motto for consoles, or are you saying a man, as in man trucks? Man, there's a great truck for console. There's a great mod for consoles. Don't know what you're saying. Don't know what you're saying. So I try and do a little bit of in-cab stuff when I can alarm my wheel. How beefy is this? So we're mother trucking up the road here. Yeah, my new truck on ATS is fast, very, very fast. I've only ever got like 80 odd out of it, out of trucks before. I managed to get up to 118 with that new truck, and I met this corner, and all I can say is it didn't go well after that. But I got up to 118. When I delivered my load, it said it didn't count because I just totally broke the speed limit. It didn't even register. It just said, no, you're not having that. For truck books, it didn't even register it. Oh, look what I've done here now. So I'm on 82,000. And everything's coming to everything's coming. I might even fast forward to tomorrow. Oh, get down. There we go, that's a beautiful, beautiful thing that's happening. Ah, right, okay then. Well, you both burnt yourself out. You were both he was Rocket Leaguing or flying with you. You were farm simming or flying with him. Now, I don't know whether I've got game capture or screen capture, right? So I can't really get it up, but has anybody seen, it's out on early access, the game Teardown on Steam? Anybody seen that? I don't know whether it's going to be one of them games that's going to tickle me pickle and I'm going to get bored with it within a short time, and that's what's stopping me buying it. Ah, right, okay. Teardown looks... the graphics on it look a little bit like... don't go mad at me here, people. Minecraft. In the fact that everything on the map is breakable. It's all breakable. And from what I can suss, you get yourself into a little bit of criminal activity, and people start giving you jobs, and you've got to do things like wreck a house, and then get away before the police come. Or steal a safe, steal a car, get away before the police come. Hello, Chad. It looks Minecraft, it looks it, but when I've seen somebody play it, I thought, do you know what, that's a little bit different. That's a little bit different. Even the wheel loaders and everything are all breakable. He was ramming one into a house, trying to break this house, one guy, and the bucket was breaking away on the wheel loader. It was funny. But you've got from as soon as you nick the safe or whatever and trigger the alarm, you've got so long to get away before the police come in helicopters and get you. So you've got to try and plan an escape route. But because everything's breakable, you can knock holes in walls or through floors and across things. Ah, right. Yeah, I can't make my mind up. I can't make my mind up about it. I know it's early access. It's 18 quid. That's rather expensive, 18 quid really for me. It looked fun, but I think the fun would be short-lived. Whereas I still enjoy PUBG. I enjoy this. It keeps. This is a game I can keep playing. PUBG is a game I can keep playing. Is it? Now, how I look at it, Mr. KJ Wiggums, I was brought up before computers and stuff. I had an Atari when Ataris came out, and when I see some of these games, it's like taking a step back. Why do I want to take a step back graphically and stuff? When you think Atari was one of the forerunners for the console, like where you had to slam some plastic square thing in to get it to work. And you had a couple of planes, like squares, flying around. I know I missed some grass. I'm like it. It drives people mad with OCD. In fact, it's driving me mad right now. But, I can't see why people step back into that sort of graphically thing. But, so the first plane game really I played on console, it was really, because it was the Atari Home Entertainment System. It was the little tanks. You think the little square tanks and the little aeroplanes flying around, which were just like blocks. New all? No, I don't think he's listening. Why? Squad. Now, I'd like to, but I've nobody to play it with, and I'll tell you I watch a guy called Karma Cut. K-A-A-M-U-T. Karma Cut. I watch him. And he plays Squad, and he plays Escape from Tarkov. And there's another one where it's like World War. He does all the shooter games, and he has a bit of a team with him, and they're pretty shit up. But I have looked at them, and I just thought, well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be in a squad. I'll just let everybody die. I don't know what's going on. But they do look good. Ah, right. I like the one where they were trying to get up the... I can't remember what it's called. It might be that one squad where they were trying to get up the beach, like the beach landings, Arnhem and stuff like that. But a game I do play a lot, I probably play it most days, is War Thunder. And when I look back at Atari and that, they were the forerunners of these flying games, and now you've got War Thunder, World of Warships, World of all that kind of crap, and I just think how far things have come in my lifetime. All right, okay. Custom server for what? For Squad. I know you play Squad, but I never see you streaming it. I do like the look of it. I've never really got to grips with what Escape from Tarkov is all about. I think you've got to get to a point. I don't know if you're supposed to stop people escaping or whether you're supposed to escape. I don't know what's going on there. Ah, right. But I like Pug. That's a game that gets my heart racing. Pub G, because when you're dead, you're dead. And I just like, my mate, when it first come out and it was in testing or whatever, we parachuted down and a house spawned round me mate. He actually landed and then the house spawned in, and he was stuck under the stairs. So we had to leave him. And next minute you heard him laughing his head off. There was two guys apparently trying to get in the house. And my mate was shooting them from under the stairs. And they were trying to look in and they couldn't see him because he was under the stairs. And these guys wondered where the hell he was. They were throwing grenades in and everything. And he was under the stairs. He couldn't get out. His game was over, so he just had some fun with people who came in. Hello Max Logan, how are you doing? See, I still have that class 5 in the back of my head. Not done one yet. I had to borrow this New Holland tractor from the local dealer. Actually, I've got nothing that'll pull this. I wanted to try this mower because I've not used that before. Does it do a different swath pattern or what? Not that I can see. Not that I can see. Ah, right, okay. Right. I see what you mean, Mr. Wiggums. How are you, Max? I hope you're well. Is everybody gearing up for the weekend? We're gearing up for another lockdown. Well, we're in a lockdown. We're just gearing up for a weekend, innit? We're in a lockdown till March, at least. That'll be 12 months. 12 months. 12 months in lockdown. Oh, blimey. The government gave everybody like 10 quid or 20 quid. Go out, have a meal. Have a great time on us. Get the economy back going. A week later they're going, everybody back in, back in. That was the wrong idea, everybody's getting it again. Ah, you're reopening, right, that's a good thing. Alright then, Mr. Wiggums, thank you very much for calling in. Have a lovely day, sir. So, I think I'll get this field done. I'm going to fast forward it, I think, then till tomorrow. Oh, I've got some animals on this farm now. I'm sure it's this one. I'm getting this mixed up with Shellington. Yeah, I've got animals. I've got sheep on this one and chickens. I've only got chickens on Shellington at the moment. I've not much money on there either. But I can't go down to the dealers and borrow a tractor like I did with this one. It's just my old stuff on there for now. But at least I like this mower. At least I know what it entails now. We've not even got our schools back open in the UK. Now, I want a tractor with a front thing it structure my debris on. I like that butterfly mower. That one. I like that. I like how it folds up neat behind you. I like it better than the pottinger set I've got on the front here. Oh bollocks. Yeah, you're going to start pipping. And the music stopped. Must have been on a while. 110 minutes. So I'll get this back to the dealer. I want to see what tractor I've got with a front attachment, because that's the end of my mowing career for the moment. Return. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No wonder, no problems, Panda Man. I'll catch you in a bit. And Zeke, have a lovely day, sir. Take care of yourself. Have a beautiful time. Thank you for calling in, sir. Now, I have to look at these. I have to look at these tractors. Oh, shite. Excuse me a moment, people. I've broke my glasses, right? That's another thing what's going on. I've broke my glasses. And they keep falling off my head. Not you. This one might have it. Yes, you have. You wonderful thing. Now, I want to think. I want to know. I know what I want. What I really, really want. Well, thank you very much, Zeke. Thank you. I'm going to try and get... See, I've got that one there. See, that's more money. More money. And that's 250 horsepower. Right, well, that's sorted that out then. We're not getting that. I could have put it on the front, you see, and gone along and pulled the... and pulled the loading wagon behind me, but that's not happening. Sinking in the bloody mud here. So all this is going to be for silage. That's what I'm planning this lot for. Oh, this needs a repair as well. I might even get myself an Indian. I don't know. I might treat myself to an Indian tonight. It's 4:30. Indian is just opening. I'll have to see what I've got in the freezer. I could just do chips and egg. Now there's an option. Yes, chip and egg butter. See, it's these lot have got me now thinking about food. If I go to my steering wheel, I can actually put my indicators on. Oh, blimey. Oh, blimey. Now this is where I can't bend my head. I can't bend my head and that piece is out there. There's a car coming. Oh, John Brock. Have you any idea when you'll be getting it back? Oh, bugger. So are you back playing on console now? Alright, are you not playing? What's the crack there? That's a damn shame. I think if my PC broke, I'd be climbing the walls within about 2 days. I'd have nothing to do. I'd have to go back to doing my matchstick models. I made the matchstick model of a galleon, and I've got a gypsy caravan to do. But I'd have to go and do something like that, me. So I don't watch TV or anything. So if I lost all that, I'd have to go back doing that. And jigsaw puzzles and crap. There we go, that's a little less quieter, isn't it? Ah, right, okay then. Yes, I saw them. I saw them. I left a like for you. I didn't comment, but I left a like. How do you record it, John? How do you record that? It looks like you recorded it with your phone, though. When you get your PC back, do you have Windows 10? Ah, iPad. Right, okay. I've never had one of them. John Brock, never had one. In fact, I don't even use my phone only to phone people and text people. I don't use it for the internet. I don't know how to. That's how retarded I am with that. Because I was in the building game and I used to drop phones either down cavities or lean against the pole when I'm, on the scaffold and snap the bloody things. I only ever bought the cheapest phone I possibly can. So all these iPhones and iPads and smart this and smart that, I don't know what the hell's going on with them. So I've only ever used them. I've never stored all data in them and stuff like that. Because I just break them. So I've never kept up with technology. That's why I'm a little bit behind on PCs and stuff. This is all relatively new. I've only had them a couple of years. So when people start telling me about RD files and you know, I know what an XML is now and stuff like that, but all the DDS files and stuff, I'm like, what? What? I'm a little bit backward with the technology because of that. Never had time for a computer when I got home. Never kept up with it. Technology when I was at work. I mean, mobile phones are good, but my theory was it's just some people can mither you more at work. What they're going to tell me in the day that they can't tell me. You know, like your girlfriend and stuff. I can understand it when I was self-employed. I'm like, why does my missus need to phone me? She can just tell me stuff at home. What's so important it can't wait till I get home? That's how it used to be. That's how it used to be. People couldn't get hold of you because you were at work. Look at this now. This is like proper professionalism going on. Let's go that way. Let's go that way. Let's not be silly. Look at that. It's a beautiful afternoon here. Little the odd cloud, but it's not too bad. Let's get rid of that. I hate gubbins on my screen. In fact, for me, it could be like that. I'm in another field though, Matt. I'm in another field. Oh dear. I'm thinking, you know, on the Shellington one, I'm thinking I'm gonna plant some trees along the railway line. Yeah, so I can get a bit of forestry in. But I'm running seasons, so that'll be in 6 years' time. Nothing like planning for the future. Well, I'm just gonna not TED this lot. The next lot I might do as hay, but this lot I'm doing as silage. I might even make a few bales actually as well. Might put half in the bunker and. Well, grass rots on this because I've got seasons on. So I've got to do something with it. I've either got to turn it into hay. Miss my hay. Or turn it into silage. I can't really leave it as grass. It'll just rot and go away if I do that. But I've not got any animals at the moment. So if I make a few bales, in case I get some animals, and I get some in the silage bunker to sell, so at least get some money back for it, for buying the field. I think things will be tickety-boo. Yeah, I like them textures you were showing last night on Mr. T-Bone's map. You could make a nice little like a brick courtyard, couldn't you, for your farm with them bricks? That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Has he got the paintable bushes on there as well? Oof. I don't like a map now when you go in and they don't even have paintable grass, because that's been quite standard now for some time. So that, you know what I mean. If they don't put that in, I think, what the heck? Yeah, he does. He does. Ooh, side on. A little bit of a speed wobble. Do you know what? I need to fix my pedals in place as well. They keep moving across the floor when I'm using them, which they get further and further away from me. I find out I'm like on a recliner trying to reach my pedals before I up everything back up again. That's because I'm a bit of an idiot. Look at them spinning away there. Are they spinning away? Oh no, they just appeared like they were. I was going to say, you don't actually turn them on, they work on running along the floor, so I don't know why they were spinning. Banana bread. Banana bread. I'll tell you what, it's years since I've had any banana bread. In fact, the shop's been sold out for a while. I've only just managed to get myself some yeast to make my own bread. They've been sold out of yeast. God blimey, Charlie. Yes, yes. My ex used to make a bit of banana bread. She was a stunning lass. And she made me, she made a different, she tried some few different flavours. Banana was one of them and all that. I'm going to make myself some chips and egg. I'm going to make a chip and egg butty in a bit. Plenty of salt and vinegar, soft white bread, load of butter. Now that is food for the gods. I might even put beans with it. Oh, I could do chips and fish. There's another one. Chips, fish and mushy peas. Another fantastic classic dish. Any muffin. Any cake. Any cake. In fact, the doctors have told me I can't eat cake anymore. I'm not supposed to eat cake. So I've done quite well. I went quite a few months without any cake, and I think it was around Christmas time I got myself some carrot cake. And then was it carrot cake? Oh, a salted caramel cake, I think it might have been the last one I had. Oh, oh God! I was reading chat. That didn't go well. That didn't go well. Chocolate chips. See, you Americans, you're Panda Man. Are you American? May I ask if you're American? See, Americans do a lot with fruit. You make pies with fruit. Now, fruit pies over here are not that popular. Believe it or not, they're not that popular. Where you lot go, oh, blueberry pie and all this kind of stuff. Pumpkins. Nobody ever buys them in the UK apart from Halloween. Just to make a face in and put a candle in. That's it. They don't eat them. The only time you see pumpkins for sale. Hello, Kathy. How are you? I'm trying not to, Kathy. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to fill this silage bunker. I'm not going to fill it. I'm not going to fill it. I've not got enough grass fields to fill this. Oh, easy, tiger, easy. Yeah, we don't do pumpkin. Pumpkin just gets sold Halloween. Nobody eats it. They gouge out the insides, bin it, put a candle in it, have that for the night, and then bin it again the next day. That's about as far as pumpkins get in this country. But with pastries, we tend to put more meat in, whereas you lot put fruit in. We'll have a steak and kidney pie. Hello, Jeff. I hope he's feeling well today. I mean, if you got an English guy and you put down an apple pie and a pumpkin pie in front of him, and then a steak and kidney pie, I can pretty much guarantee 99%. In fact, I'd probably say it's more guaranteed than the pill. He's going to pick the steak and kidney pie. Why? Because of Christ. you take your eyes off the road and your hands upon the wheel. You're going to end up in a crash. Oops, tree. You missed me with dirigible, Kathy. You've missed me dirigible. Look at this. Look at this. Hang on. Where is it? Where is it? Look, a dirigible. Bloody big airship. It didn't go well. It didn't go well at all. Oh. Yeah. Snake and pygmy. But they do up here. Up here they do a mince meat one in gravy. Mincemeat and onion. Oh. What's steak and kidney pie? It's chopped pieces of steak, chopped kidneys, and I don't mean beans, I mean kidney from an animal, in gravy, in pastry. I'm going to spoil myself today. I'm going to have a chip and egg butter. I've given myself up now for chips and egg. I know, it's completely pointless for this game, but hey, I downloaded it. Oh dear. Meat and potato, yes. But I've noticed with the meat and potatoes, there's more potato in than the meat lately. And it's kind of a slushy mush potato, isn't it? You know. Slushy mushy. Hold the kidney. Oh, steak and kidney pie, honestly, it's the mutts nuts. We've not managed to put them in pies yet. But there we go. But I've had sweetmeats. Cow's testicles. I've had them. They disguise it with a nice name like sweetmeats. What's the other ones we do? I'm never keen on sausage rolls. I'm not keen on sausage rolls. We do steak and kidney. Meat and potato. There's a mincemeat. Pork pies. Ooh. I only like Yates and Greer's pork pies. I don't like the Melton Mulberry with the thick crust. I don't like the thick pastry. I don't like them. Steak and kidney is really nice though. The pork pies they do, they've usually got animal fat dribbled over the top of them. Oh yes, yes, we are healthy here in the UK. Helps fight against the cold. I think we eat most things from animal parts. Matt, black pudding. I love black pudding. They turned round to me the other day, one week, and asked me, do you want fat in it or not? I went, it's not a black pudding without fat. How can you make a healthy black pudding? I like white puddings, but they're made with oats and spices and stuff. Whereas the black pudding's meat and pig's blood. And I was talking to a young lass when I used to play on the Xbox from Finland. I think it was Finland. She's from, yeah, Finnish. And they have a similar thing to us with black pudding, but theirs is made with reindeer meat and reindeer blood. Turkey with gravy. All right, that sounds nice. That sounds nice. I had a day last week where I did a load of veg. I did potatoes and cauliflowers and carrot and swede. I even put celeriac in my potatoes. Mashed them all up, sort of crap. Put them into separate bags. And I just go in the freezer now, warm that up. And then I'll do something like a chicken. A chicken for a couple of quid. And that'll feed me for about 3 or 4 days. Yeah, in a pastry, yeah. All that. Well, near me, about 7 or 8 miles away, is a town called Wigan, and that's supposed to be the pie capital of the world. In fact, they're known as Wigan pie eaters. There's more pie shops in Wigan than anywhere else. And then you have the Cornish pasty. The Cornish pasty, there's a firm over here that started doing Cornish pasties, and they said the original Cornish pasty. And I wrote to them and said, your advertising's crap, because that is not an original Cornish pasty. You'll know them, Kathy, Gingsters. Oh, I better stop unloading because that's not moving anywhere. Oh dear me. Oh, come on, tractor. Come on. Chicken and bacon. Oh, that sounds dirty. Toad in the hole, I've not had that for ages. I'll tell you what I like, bubble and squeak and all. No, they're not expensive pies. Hello, Funny Bone, I'm glad you're well. Pies are like a pound and a bit, like $1 or something, $1 and a bit. I'm going to get stuck here, and I'm going the wrong way with the blade. I should be going up, not down. In fact, let's get it a little bit more flat. I've got myself stuck. I'm not too bad, thank you, Funny Bone. I've had a few days when my right eye has been really bad, actually, but I'm not bad today. I can see out of it, and it's not causing me any problems. Now, the reason I told Gingsters it's not an original Cornish pasty, right? They just put potatoes, carrots and peas and a little bit of meat and stuff with it. Wrap it up in a... It's not even a Cornish pasty shape, really. They do it kind of flat and round, whereas a Cornish pasty is shaped a bit more like a rugby or American football. and pastry over the top. And the original Cornish pasty was eaten by tin men in the tin. Well, they're not made of tin, them men. They actually mined tin. And there was a big chunk of pastry goes across the top. I am terrible at it. I don't really do silage clamps, really. In fact, when I've filled this and emptied it, I'm going to get rid of this silage clamp. And I'm going to put the glass ones in. Because the glass ones, you don't get stuck on the side or anything. Yeah, so the Cornish pasty in one side, it was made by the Tin Man's wife, and it would have a big crust over the top of it, which was used as handles for the tin men because their hands were filthy with the tin. Germany G, I'm fantastic, how are you? I hope you're well. Nice to see you, sir. And in one half of the pasty was the savoury, and in the other half was the sweet, which was like apple pie or whatever. And all it was the leftovers from the night before, and any leftovers on the meal. The woman would throw it in the pastry, throw it in the oven, and anything from the leftover apple or anything like that from the meal would be put in the other side. So when the guy opened it and he was down the tin mine, he'd have a meal on one side and like a dessert on the other, and that is a proper Cornish pasty. So I wrote to Gangsters and said you can't say it's original because it's nothing like. That advertising is bollocks. And they took the original off the packet. I don't need my blade down. I don't need it down. And I would have put it down more. Now it's a bit more flatter and got rid of the huge ridges. I would have put the blade down. I don't need it down. I think that's got a compacting strip in it. So it's like the Dutes 9. The Dutes 9, I only have to run over the clamp a couple of times and it's 100%. How are you, Funny Bone? I'm Mr. Germany G. How are you? You all ready for the weekend? I'm not going to sing. Copyright. Copyright and all that jazz. It's 5 o'clock. And for chip and egg butties. Well, hopefully tomorrow. Look, I'm on the dark green. A couple of fields have popped. In fact, have we got any harvesting contracts? Because that's where I'll make a little bit of extra crop as well. Peel. Fertilising. There's a few fertilising jobs. Yeah, this, I don't think I've got it in. That there has a compacting script in it. Not only that, that's a large tractor and it has a front loader attacher option as well. And if I go to the wheels, she's updated this actually, I've got the old version. It now comes with the extra wide tyres as a standard option. Oops. And the colour palette is quite neat as well. I like the chrome. Where's the chrome green? That's a nice colour. But that has a compacting script in it as well. She's put a compacting script, so you only have to run over the bunker a few times with that. In fact, if you're unloading a loading wagon like this... Oh, dang, I thought I hit that car. I've hit the sign trying to miss the car. By the time this is emptied, that tractor will have compacted it down. So that's a bit of a thing. Oh, is it? Is it lagging a bit? Let's have a look-see. Yes, just a little bit. Look at this, I'm going to be all realistic and put my indicator on and everything. You can tell I'm using my wheel when I use my indicator. I've not mapped the buttons for my controller. Look at all these. I was thinking of you before, Kathy, when I said get some grass off these field, you know, these roadsides. And on this map, you do actually own the roads for nothing. So there's a bit of grass. I'm gonna have to put my bollards out and seal the road off. I do a bit of roadside cutting at some point. Come on, get in. There we go. Well, people, this is going to be me for the rest of the day, apart from making some egg and chip butties right now. So I'm going to leave it there, folks. We've been on 2 hours. I hope you've had a wonderful time while you've been here. Thank you, John Brock, for sticking with me. And it's lovely to see all you other people call in. So I'm going to nip off now. Look at these birds. Go away, get out of it. Yeah. You're most excited. What are you excited about? I'll tell you what's not working as well. My scarecrows. Beautiful. Love it. The scarecrows aren't working. I've got them in all the fields. Oh, I don't know. I can't see any birds about. I think they might be working. Fan-bloody-tastic. Right, I'll see you, everybody. Thank you very much for calling in. It's an absolute pleasure to chat with you, and thank you very much. Take care, everybody. If I stream tomorrow, I'll probably be on. What's it called? Shellington. I think it's coming up to planting season on that map. So this is coming up to harvest, and Shellington is coming up to planting. So I'll get the Massey Ferguson planter out. So until next time, everybody. Yeah, I know. I've got to be careful with it. Bye, Jeff. Bye, Kathy. Bye, Germany G. Anybody else? Funny Bone. Julian Hall. Everybody. Matt. Mr. T-Bone. Thank you very, very much. And I'll catch you all later. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.